against bishop. If you missed them, you can check out the current content on YouTube. 2-9 of Blind Simulex. Whoa, awesome. 2-9 puzzle rating. You know, guys, maybe you think so this is not really helping, but you could be proud of yourself when you reach some level. That means that you did push-ups by yourself, and you did it because of you, and you did it alone, you didn't cheat, whatever, and you see you're increasing the level without so much pressure. But if you don't do anything and only playing, for sure, the final result will be not really great. Okay, Blind is another streamer. Tonight I'm gonna show you also 3 hours of the game. Very interesting notes. I pasted something in Discord into the new section gaming. So check out Discord. I will announce there time to time different topics. Hikaru is the leader of this match. As you see, 6.5, 2.5. I'm not sure. Tranquility, Celtic. Who is this guy? Somebody from China? Could be everyone. Wang Hao. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. Okay. I think. Oh, by the way, let's finish this game because it's gonna be soon. Maybe knight against bishop. it could be funny. Yeah. Definitely could be funny. Okay, I'm feeling exciting. I never play anything else out of chess. By the way, I was close to buy a table tennis racket yesterday, but just my father said that he's having 4 or 5 of them. So when he got back from abroad, he played there also. Now he's pretty old, but he can give me one. I wanted to buy a tip car. Just any table tennis racket, just not to play with any wood. So wait, what's going on? He sacrificed just because g6. Wait, king e6, king f7, so king g5, king e6, king g5, king f7, f4, and he cannot really stop f5. Take this and then go to the next one. But there's a knight e5, f4, knight f3, take, push. Oh man, he stopped the pawn in a genius way, I guess. There's several push, but he can simply stop the pawn by check, so king g3, the game is over. Oh, fantastic move, and after f7 there is a knight h6 fork. Fantastic move of Hikaru. Oh my god, okay, this was awesome endgame. This is exactly the topic of our stream today. Let's go back to check out this. So why decide to sacrifice just because he lost this pawn? How he reached this position to lose a pawn? So not every time, guys, bishop is stronger. Here the activity of the black king is definitely much better than this knight's position. Okay, now why knight a5? Because of some cheap tricks on c6, but after knight d4 he just paralyzed him. Probably he could try king e3, but there is a knight c2 and 4 can take here. Like knight a5. Also don't know what to do. Maybe it's already lost. He could try knight d8 with the same threat. Knight d4, and then he can be closer to the sponsor. Doesn't work. Also, there is not a single check. There is not a single check. But knight on a5 gonna be soon under attack. So this is what I don't like. But wherever he goes, he's just fixing him completely with knight d4. Or maybe he could use this strategy like deflection. Knight here, maybe king here, some kind of counterattack. Now a5 here. He has problem to catch up the pawn. Yeah, this could be another problem. No, he has to first stop the pawn by knight b7. All right, control a5, and then be ready for this. This looks maybe playable for white. So when the knight was on a5, it's much worse place. Here we go. He played knight a5. Okay, it's time for the analyze this room. And let's go. Oh, next exercise. Actually, I don't know what the last one. Ah, I read down page 27. Okay. Sabo. Maybe we cover this. So the next topic is how to get a strong knight. Hey, Zledge, how are you doing? How to receive a strong knight. We take examples of the both colors of both directions. Sometimes bishop is stronger, sometimes knight is stronger. This will be the topic, the chapter about the stronger knight than bishop. Hey, Reaper, how are you doing? I just pasted from my last 5 videos. I separate them maybe to the 10 videos. So I'll be glad if you like any single video in YouTube. This will help to me to keep going, keep working just by my own muscles and make little content in YouTube. Some of the videos are long, but you can have the patience to look at the shorter one maybe. Okay, so let's talk about stronger knight and bishop now. Smyslov Rudakovsky. We have to set up a position. Let's go. Set up. Clean. Boom. I paced there, made two matches against Mr. Reaper. The first one he crushed me after a long fighting. The second one was yesterday when I was almost dying. After 2 beers, you crushed me, guys. Today I'm much fresher. Super fresh. Daily matches, I was doing well in both. Nukush, hey. Lost both on the birthday and blunders. It's okay, Nukush. Enjoy playing. You don't need to hurry up there, man, you know? If you don't feel good, don't hurry up. Play on the next day. This is a very famous setup. Looks like some kind of Sicilian for sure. You can see very well the pawn structure. Happened to all of us, especially if you check out my my Simo yesterday. You're gonna full of laugh about what kind of mistakes I'm doing. Feel like I was drunk, but let's say I drank maybe before 2 hours before the stream, 2 beers. But before maybe I didn't drink 1 month or something like that, and this was a huge mistake. So you can check out what kind of blunders are coming to the Simo. So don't worry, man, don't worry. It's happened to everyone. Blunder is part of the life, chess life. Okay, check out the rate. There we go. I would be glad if everyone is installing this game, start playing. Maybe you can waiting for me to look at a little bit recommendations, because I'm gonna give you a good strategy. I'm gonna read you the names, what will be the best team of you, because yesterday the count, Mr. Chirua, was that. He was surprised that the Galek, great, let's call Galek like Grandmaster. Galek Grandmaster just kill his best Kyle. Kyle is the best one there. Okay, so Smyslov Rudakovsky. Let's check out if all the pieces are on the way. Let's go. The Bulgarian already took the t-shirt out of our out of Mr. Jingo's birthday tournament. I ordered t-shirt instead of Mr. Jingo's. This was his prize. I'm very glad. It's already on the washing machine. It's a white to move, guys, so it's a standard, very standard middle game position out of Sicilian. So possible. It's a white to move. Load. Oh no, we don't need engine. You're gonna see it. No, you don't see it. Okay. Should be good to be like that or like that. Okay, guys. Have to buy. Costs so much, and a new PC cost 1 year of streaming. It's not only the new PC, but all equipment. So sometimes you should have risk. Well, if you don't spend this money for PC, for new PC, or for all the equipment, good keyboard, good, just to enjoy by your lights everywhere, good lights. You know, for 6 months I was without my eyes, struggling. So finally, people from Slack share with me what are the best lights, which cost about how much? Official price is 350 euro both. But I think I took this little discount about them. But at least it's super expensive for the lights. I thought every light is working, but not. It's special light, key light for eye. Key eye light. Legato. Hey, Lucky Freighter, how are you doing? So, guys, if it's white to move, how you should continue in this game? Maybe I should ask you in every single game what could be your continuation. Here we go. We try, of course, to bring our knight to the best square on d5, the best weak square, and the best square in every single Sicilian. So, how we can do that? Okay, Mr. Zlech recommend f5, rook d1, and make pressure to the backward pawn on d5. There we go. You mean backward pawn on d6 and square d5. Very good plan. Good evening, Sodar. Good evening. Don't worry about your results in daily chess. Don't worry. You played the best yesterday against me. I will not drink anymore before stream. f5 and bishop g5. Hey, Limadero, how are you doing? f5 and bishop g5. Okay. So, you should push the opponent. Kill the knight and occupy completely the weak square d5. Actually, the whole idea is simplify, leaving, let's say, our strong knight against super passive bishop on e7, just because these pawns are at the same color as this bishop. So this will be very, very great strategy. f5, bishop c4, such a kind of mistake of Rudakovsky in 1945 in Moscow. This is helping to the white to go through this idea. Of course, we simplify like that. And boom, bishop g5. Don't hurry up to trade off here by rook d1. Actually, e4 is pretty weak, so definitely we should eliminate the knight by our bishop. Now trading of the knight is unstoppable, just because this is a very, very strong pin, rook e8. Boom, 95, exclamation mark. Chat is completely correct. Your grandmasters. White take the control of weak square immediately. So he's not really worried about giving up c2. Let me see why. What's going on after queen takes c2? The main move in the game is a bishop d8. Remote line. But let's check out queen takes c2. What's going on after black's capture c2? Why this pawn could be poisoned? What is the compensation of white? (95) possible for black after bishop g5. Let's check out. Knight d5. Oh no, you mean before rook e8. You meant now. Is it possible? Everything is possible. The question is if it's lost. We'll see now. A new glass. Do you like it? It's with dolphins. It's from the Bulgarian team championship, was in this city. It's calling Kitten. Kitten. I like dolphins. I'm not sure I show you this. It's a teacup, but like I drink coffee most of all. Okay, so if 95 is possible, Hey Hanjun, how are you doing? Just take the knight almost same position as before. Yeah, it's possible to capture the knight, and even we didn't give the tempo to black to capture c2, so there is not that big difference between. Also, I was thinking about f6 alternative. If f6 is working right now, to crush black automatic if we have some sacrifices on f6. So I'm thinking about simplifying maybe something like that, even kill the knight and attack him on f6. Because this is not well protected, followed by queen g3, could be any mating pattern on queen h4, you know? Famous pattern, bring the rook, probably white is having time for that. Or probably black can have time for king h8, rook g8. Okay, maybe it's too much, so we can play simple chess, like knight d5, definitely, we can take... Oh, we can also take here. Oh, this is stronger. This is, of course, stronger. So we don't need to sacrifice if we can destroy him by forcing way without sacrifice. Yeah, there we go. This is not a real sacrifice now. This is much better. Yeah. So just take the bishop and push f6. Yeah, coming out from middle game position, probably we're gonna reach a winning end game position. How we transform from middle game to the end game into the taking of choice, which piece is better to trade off and which one is better to keep on the board, which one we should eliminate, like this knight on f6. Capture. So I was asking you what's going on after queen takes c2. King is busted. Okay, you wanna kill the bishop and king is busted, but do you have a current plan, or this is enough in your eyes? Can I simply also evacuate the king? I know it's ugly, but could be safety. There's a different plan in into the Smyslov eyes. Vasily Smyslov, former world champion. One of my favorite, also. Hey VJ, in the pawn, queen g3 is not really current threat and make weak e4, so I can simply get rid from this pin. Yeah, then you can one more time eliminate that. h4, king g7. If you plan to go to rook f3 and you think so this is really unstoppable threat, maybe black could try any kind of counterattack. Check here. If you take here, evaluation here is a draw, just because you cannot go here because of the back rank mate. Hey, doctor. And if you go to f1, there is a check here, perpetual. So your back rank is also pretty weak, so you cannot have the risk to push all your pieces there. And after h3, we have a boom, Karpov maneuver, transferring the king to the center, my plan. And I can show you now the evaluation of +2 for black. I can show you the evaluation like that. You can see the evaluation, but you don't see the moves. So that will be awesome. It will be like training session. I don't need the engine too, but time to time into such a tactical positions, maybe it's useful. So guys, the move is not queen g3. I'm still waiting for the best candidates here after we are already pawn down. Just to double the pawns one more time, it's not enough because black will evacuate the king to the center and having a good fortress by pawns. Much too fast. No, I just go back to the main position. What was my main question? What to do after we lost this pawn? I hurry up to kill people, that's why. Actually, I have to sacrifice my people to make, let's say, some national master has to become a grandmaster, so you should sacrifice the candidate masters. Maybe rook c1 to go to rook c7. Rook c1 threatening knight c7. Okay, so Tara is the first one who find out that knight c7 is our potential fork. That's great. The question will be after rook c1 that we don't really need to sacrifice our 3 pawns, our 3 pawns, just to take any exchange, because definitely this is not enough compensation, guys. You can check out the evaluation on little this side here. Here we go. You don't see the moves, but you see that there is nothing special already for white, just because of 1, 2, 3 pawns supported the bishop against the rook. It's too much compensation. You said rook c1 and rook c7. Another idea of you. Rook c7 is going to almost -2 for black after rook ac8, queen g3, king f8, and this rook is going where? If you go to d7, you can be one more time under attack, and I don't think so you have enough time to figure out what to do with the rook. It does have really space. Again, double the pawns is not a checkmate decision. Not reaching anything. Just trade off the pieces, you're already 2 pawns down. Position is very risky to play like that, to sacrifice so many pawns. That's why until now nobody find out. Alright, this is still on the way. This is still on the way. Is there a way to take decision like in between move? In between move and play a little bit safety, like this queen is keeping the very important central pawn. What about this pawn? And then one more time the fork will be still on the way. Rook f2. A little bit safety. Yeah, pawns are important. Many people don't really appreciate pawns, guys. So many people don't really appreciate the power of the pawns. But you should. You should. We should talk a little bit slow, maybe, and definitely jump to more exercises like that, because you mess up too much. Maybe me too, time to time. Okay, so the move here is a rook f2, queen c5. This is still on the way. And now you're playing with rook c1, queen d4, knight c7, without sacrifice additional pawn. With winning an exchange, knight for any rook of those, doesn't matter which one. They said that the knight to d5 is even pretty much stronger than any rook. I'm not sure. We talk about current situations for sure, Mr. Fritter. Okay, there we go. That's why he's going to bishop d8. But now knight is definitely completely dominating into the position. c3. Let's keep the structure one more time. b5, b3, c5, king h1, c8, some pressure, rook f3. At the same time, protection. Gonna go with my new I create some new molds, but I'm not sure where are they. If I scroll down, oh yeah, they're here, but for which tier you can use that? What about this? You see, this is a new one, this one too. They're gonna paste the separate new ones. I'm not sure if everyone can use that, or it's about special tier. I just did them today. Some coloring, some movements. It looks funny. Anyway. So the rook protects at the same time left side, and at the same time wish to go to the king side pressure. King h8. Exploding is coming. Push. f6. G takes f6. Of course, we bring the queen into the attacking triple attack. We don't need to play a rush move, and rook h3 is the main threat. We don't want to simplify. We wish to increase the pressure. rook g8. Well, if rook h3 now, there is a rook g7, easy protection. Knight takes f6, rook g7. Okay, now what could be your next move, guys? By the way, the difference between this move and all other moves into the engine is a huge one. And hope so somebody gonna find out the move. It's nothing super special. I believe you can find it out. f5 by black after queen h4. Okay. Yeah, if you have any idea, please share it with me. Why not f5 after queen h4? Discover attack. Just because plus 10 after knight f6. It's gonna be forced mate. Attacking here, you're provoked to capture, rook g3 mate. Oh. It's not mate, but okay, you have it this way, like mate, now covering here, any rook protection. Of course, you take in standard tip mate. Check out the Discord, I start pasting some... You make laugh of my bullet, but I create some famous mating patterns, why not? Sometimes just by minor pieces in my eyes is more beautiful than by queen, for example. So checkmate by pawn, I could appreciate it much more than checkmate by queen. Okay, hey guys, MacTV, how are you doing? Knight f6. Yeah, followed by rook. Okay, let's talk about the game now. f5 doesn't really work. Rook a f1. Rook g3. And Pustik, are you talking about rook g3 right now, or I'm taking knight? Arabian mate pattern. Yeah, for dessert, but it's kind of complicated. I think rook h3 is not really a threat because I'm gonna kill the knight though. Hey here, Kengo, how are you doing? Kengo is also another streamer. If you know which language, Spanish? Which language, most of all, you're using in your streams? This is my new PC, so finally I can use XSplit. Thank you so much, Arcangel, for the great navigation and spending time with my poor PC skills. Okay, so queen takes f6, the advantage is not so much. Back to the future. Yeah, I can do now everything with the new PC. With the old one, I had a huge lag. Oh, you moved to a new house. That's awesome. Okay, what's the perfect move? I read it in the chat, but I'm not sure the guy who shared it was in the correct position. Okay, we have until now this and this move. Please share with me more candidates. Rook g3, there we go. Yes. Rook g3. Arabian mate. Very dessert wish to give Arabian mate so much. Rook g3. You cannot hear me? Rook g3. Okay. Rook g3. The threat is boom, deflection, and rook g8. Such a famous checkmate. Now, the power of the knight is that he control and he paralyzed the bishop too. He stopped him, blocked him completely. Bishop takes f6. Queen takes f6. Rook g8. Security. Okay. Next move is also about +9. What could be the improvement of the position? Okay, 2 more moves and Mr. Rudakovsky resign against Mr. Smyslov. H4, wow! Do you really have time for this pushing, VJ? A team. I hope so. Kengo gonna find out the time to play more for our team. Yeah, I'll be glad to play for his team too. I register now in Arena. By the way, the upcoming sub battle, guys, on Wednesday, I'm gonna select people from Arena, so I can see very well who is online, and I can just drag the players and put them into the correct category. So feel free just to subscribe there to be in the list, and then we can collect the team in a very easy way. Again, Mr. Noir, the French talker speaker. Bishop e7 instead of bishop takes f6? You mean bishop e7 here? Aha, covering g8, but then boom, you have to take, I guess. And then boom, if you go here, checkmate. If you go here, I guess I have rook f1. Oh, no, I have a mate in one, sorry. Okay, rook f1 and queen f5 too, or queen h6 direct. Online school? Both. You have solution? Hey, Hamenang, how are you doing? So they captured, here we go. What could be the improvement, guys? I'm still waiting for the move. Rook f1, rook f5, rook g5. Impostic, recommend that. But white could have also back rank problems. I don't know, something like queen a3, some counterattack. So we should touch the h pawn. By the way, after h6 is also not checkmate. After you capture rook h7, it costs too much time like that, or maybe a little bit risky. What do you think? Or b4 and then queen d4, back rank problems. How? Queen takes h7. Yeah, this was old position. Now we go through this where Smyslov continue the game. Next one will be Fischer. Bye bye, Hamenang. If you're not ready to give us moves, be active in the chat and study some middle game position. How knight is fighting against bishop. It's your choice. Yeah, I just told you, XSplit I'm using. Yeah. Ah, rook h7, queen f6, rook h7. Ah, yeah, it's a forced mate. Ah, maybe after queen f6 I can bring the other rook. But then you have a back rank check. Oh yeah, you're right. No, okay, I will not play h6. No, okay, let's attack this pawn. And now, if you come here, I think so you don't have time for this maneuver. You have some weaknesses. If you move this rook here, then you lose c3, so it's kind of little problem. So king h7, queen h4, king h6, queen g4, king h7, queen h5. It's a pretty long variation, Hans Cheng. Appreciate your effort, man. Okay, h4 by Hamenang. Okay, h4. Okay, you wanna push. Push well with the same threat, guys. Rook d1. Simple chess by Lucky Fritter! Congratulations, this is the move, rook d1. h4 are having minuses just because you needed 2 more moves to attack me. So what's going on if I offer trading off the queens by this way if you keep going with the pushing? By the way, you can check out here the evaluation. It's crystal clear that it's changed to almost advantage for black guys. So take care. If you simplify, you're gonna be in trouble. Right. All right, so let's say you have no time. 1, 2, 3. Mr. Fritter is the best one. Rook d1. There we go. This was the move in the game. So Lucky Fritter is thinking like Smyslov. Yeah, the rest is hidden. But I think this is a great training session to see the evaluation, because you're gonna be very thirsty to see the variation, but you just see the evaluation and not the variation. So you push yourself to find out the correct variation with the correct evaluation. Okay, rook d1, d5. Huge thanks to Mr. Sergei for the this effort to make some funny YouTube videos. I download them and paste in my YouTube channel too. They said Tuck life for black now. Tuck life. Like Grishchuk. Okay. Everything is winning here, even rook takes d5, even pawn takes. But the best is, yeah, rook takes d5 is one of the best, and rook takes g7. Domination is rook takes g7. Black just resigned, because after that we just capture here and rook d8. Bye-bye, Mr. Rudakovsky. Save analysis, just do game review, save analysis. Ah! I go back? I'm so stupid, I lost the game now. So stupid platform. I could click on the archive, but I didn't. I didn't press save. Anyway, it doesn't matter. New analysis. Let's go to the new analysis. New. Another setup. Direct, yeah. Okay, we go to Mr. Fischer now. 2906, congrats! Congrats to Blind. Keep going, man. You could do it. Fischer. Last position was Sicilian. Let me see your skills now. Oh wait, this is the same position or similar one. Well, with the same topic. Who is stronger? Most of these positions, Knight is stronger, so I'm expecting a huge activity of Mr. Fritter, because his addicted obsession is to keep the knights on the board. You can click direct to the panel below under my stream account, Twitch account. Also about the raid Shadow Legends game. We're gonna start soon, after an hour and something. Okay, there we go. A similar position as before, just this time we have a h4 and g5 pawns. Oh, Blind, it's gonna be interesting for your viewers to reach 3000 in front of them, not reach 3000 and go to the viewers then. Must protect the other rook, yeah. Fischer Bochan, Stockholm, 1962. Oh, I missed a knight. Yeah, the book is pretty old, but gold, because in the past, also we have quality games like Botvinnik, Smysl, Spassky, and so on. Okay, it's white to move here, guys. Let's go. What could be the white strategy? If you know very well that, here we go, the topic of our stream today is how knight dominate against bishop. I pressed the wrong button instead of going to the archive, but it's okay. I think you got it. No, rook d5, rook d8, checkmate. What you didn't get? Okay. Wow! Bishop j3, bishop h3 by Zlach. Wow. Okay, bishop h3 by Wagner too. You still think about the last position, but I lost it. I forgot to save it. I pressed the button, saved games, but it disappeared. It's very I don't know, not perfect platform. If just by one click the position disappear, the all analyzes disappear. d5 seems to be, one more time, our perfect square for our knight. There we go. So how to eliminate the bishop? One of the perfect way will be bishop h3, played by Robert James Fisher. Robert James Fisher. All right, bishop takes h3, rook takes h3. Knight b6, they still try to have some control here, and also at the same time jumping to c4. What has to be the white's decision? b4 instead of bishop takes h3. Okay, I'm glad to see questions. Don't forget about that after knight d5. There is a strong pin here, so let's not have this one more time obsession that we should have knight in the end. Don't forget about the power of pair of bishops too. A pretty weak pawn structure. Most of all, b4 is more or less connected with a5, a4, attacking this knight, but if knight is not really having the availability for this square. If there is a knight here and bishop here, then they can capture. If you can capture now by your queen, it's gonna be a great domination. So what should black do with this pin? He can maybe counterattack. Okay, rook a2, rook b8, rook fd8, h5, and now there we go. We start pushing g6, h6 with the king side destroying. Oh, it's not here. So this could happen after b4, I think. So we're gonna question, what's this? Okay, let's keep going with the game. Knight b6. What should be the wise decision here? One more time, if we want to reach d5 and play against the bad placed bishop, because this pawn structure is the same like before. Of course, capture the knight, automatic, bring the knight to d5 and dance on the board. Dance with this knight. Queen d8. Super strong knight now. The question is, alright, we're staying beautiful, but what should be our next plan? They have some pressure of g5, so h5 is not really possible. How we can increase the pressure? The lesson is too complicated? No, we simplified. We simplified. Maybe f4, we have, you can simply give any suggestions and I'll be very, very glad.
Adriana. 6. Como Lucky don't give up.
Okay, you can transfer all your pieces to the king side part, of course. You can triple them on g-file and push h, even f. So whatever you wish, guys. You can also transfer your knight to f5 and increase the pressure of d6. Just little recommendation to not hurry up to eliminate the bishop and capture a free pawn on d6. Just because you have a current back rank problem, so after rook f8, fd8, your position could be crushed down just by one move. So such a pawn, guys, such a pawn could be poison pawn. Lucky, yeah, lucky is... Such a pawn could be a poison pawn. This could be catastrophic. So you can go down just by one move. Just by one move. So I just want to share with you that this trading off is not so awesome. First, you should take care about your defending, your back rank, and so on. So let's create a better strategy than this pawn winning. We don't really need to hurry up to capture it if it's anyway in our pocket. We can take it in every single moment. Don't worry, I can send you my old PC, old laptop. You can start writing down faster. No, I'm just going through from one analysis to the next one. We just discuss what is possible. We have already Fischer move, and this is somebody of you gave it to me, was f4. Pawn takes, queen takes. You break through the pawn structure and generate an isolated d6. It was backward for the moment, but now it's simple. Isolated pawn, much, much weaker. Andres in the huge channels like XQC, probably the chat is like flying away. I was feeling like Lucky Fritter, the same mood, probably, that I'm super slow turtle and I cannot even read a sentence of that. And I said, I don't wanna this community. But yeah, you can rewatch the stream and analyze it deeper, but that's not the idea. The idea is when I'm asking you some more questions, it's good to have a response, any communication. Full of rice. No, I get out, by the way, just before 20 days when I played this tournament, I took out 4 seeds of rice of my mouse, so now everything is fine. But about the laptop, I'm not sure. Maybe it's still there's something inside. Slow motion, yeah. Okay, guys, queen f4. Can black play f6? Wow, f6 looks crazy, man. f6 look crazy. What about e4? e4 is also isolated pawn. Very good question, Lucky. Very good question. We all know that you're more intelligent and yeah, sneaky sometimes, sneaky. Very good level of chess too. We have queen f5, either g4. Probably g4 is better to create a pin, at the same time threatening queen e6, at the same time threatening boom, the rook, and knight e7 fork. Boom, the rook, and knight e7 fork. Probably I should repeat what I'm saying. This is another way how you can understand me better. So it's a pin plus boom the rook and fork the queen. So it's pretty crystal clear tactic like that. f6 is a huge weakness. He didn't go there. Queen f4. Queen d7. Black just simple continue by queen d7. Every move is after f6, okay. So you're gonna
6. Boom.
Boom. Queen f5. All right, so rook c d8. Protect the queen. In the other case, as Lucky said, they try to connect the pawns, and with potential f6. Just white will not have any more isolated pawn, and he will try to win this in the any potential endgame. Actually, trade-off is completely impossible because of in-between check, guys, and take back this extra piece. Easy. That's why black needs protection. Rook a3. Queen a7. Rook c3. Little tricks to step on his neck on the 7th round. g6. Queen g4. Queen e6. Okay. Queen e6. This is just a game, and of course we have much more continuations. Queen e6, of course we trade off, and I just click one button of the mouse. Smile to chess.com. Fucking shit. Okay. Just Logitech mouse. G502 hero is having too much buttons on the left, on the right. Don't wanna explain you. Okay. Very good tonight. Starting of the chess stream. I hope I can do better in the gaming. You see, now we're gonna repeat because you don't understand me. Now we're gonna repeat, don't worry. This was fun. I just click any left button, but not the clicking button. I click any other button of the mouse. Okay. I could say I'm stupid, but actually it's more about the technique. Technical issue. Alright, there we are. We're gonna repeat now. Three off the chessboard, no. Queen takes e6 and you just lose the knight. Yeah, everything gets faster now. I have to take care of where I'm touching, what I'm touching, how I'm touching, and how much I'm touching. Alright, this is the correct position now. Let's do it again. Load. Okay, I don't press save this time. Save, okay. And then let's keep going with the variation one more time. Bishop h3. Why I cannot move now? Just because I save it? A custom position. What's going on if I click here? Game review. Save to analysis. When I click save now I cannot play. Interesting. Hey Taburich, how are you doing? Save down. Okay, I'm gonna go to the... Now it has to be saved, yeah, I'm sure. But now I cannot play. Incredible. Copy fan and paste on a new board. No, it's not black to move. It's white to move, but I cannot play. Because I save it. When you save it, you cannot anymore change it? Okay, saved analyzes. So stupid. Technical difficulty, technical issues. No, I will go now to the something, what it has to go analyzes or practice, download, reset, new analyzes. How this could be so... have old laptop to land for? It's not about old laptop. Actually, my laptop is here close to me. I love it, but save. I don't... Okay, game preview, it's forbidden. Okay, reset. No. Download. Share. Okay, new analysis, what's going on? Okay, I'm gonna go to the library now. It's not in the library anymore. I'm not a huge fan of this website. Lichess is so easy. Okay, last time I'm gonna do this position. Hey, Mr. Jingles. Anyway, for those of you who are coming now, will be interesting. For me, it's not so much anymore. I ordered this setup for the third time now. Hey, Mr. Jingles. Did you test the new game, man? We're gonna start after about 1 hour. Please be ready. I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna show you some more funny thrillers of the game. Something like intro. They explain some more strategies there and some more ideas of the game. This will be much better than instead of going direct. I'm not sure this is Dubai. It could be Sydney or whatever, or New York. I have no idea. Where is this picture from? It's not familiar to me. I'm not sure it's Dubai. I'm not sure this is Dubai. by a mouse. No, I have several mouses. Even when I touch my mouse from Dubai now, I even couldn't move it. I have no idea how I was using it before. It's so strange now after this gaming mouse. I cannot touch anything else. Argentina. Okay. Finally, this is the same position, so I will not press load. No, I'm gonna press load, but not save. Save is a stupid button. Bishop h3. Deflect the bishop, because take control of d5. Let's go. Take. We almost finished the game, but I want to save it up, finally. It takes b6, there we go. Knight d5, queen d8. We've been here, open up the game, queen takes f4, we analyze this a little bit deeper also. Queen f5, deflect the queen by this moving of the knight. Protection. Every move is crystal clear. And very, very, very... Not this rook. And it's very logical. Very logical. Queen e7, rook c3, g6. Okay, we're about here, yeah? Queen d7. Let's trade off the queens. Let's trade off the queens. Offer trade off the queens. Queen f3. There we go. Queen e6. Rook c7. Step on his neck. Rook d8. Knight f4 attacking him. Queen e5. Rook d5. Look at that queen, guys. Look at that queen. She doesn't really has space. Queen h8 or g7 on one square. a3. Don't forget about space for the king. Window for the king to take a breath, to not get checkmated. And now, black is completely paralyzed. Completely. He doesn't have really a great move. Thanks for letting me crush you in our game. Okay.
Adriana. 6. Logis, thanks for letting me crash you in our.
Okay. Queen takes h6. Now, keep going to destroy the pawn structure by h5. Push! Bishop g5. Yeah, I blundered too much. No more beers. Next month, Simon, no more beers. I just wanted to celebrate. It was my night named day. It's still on my named day today. AG, FG, exclamation mark. By the way, I should ask you what's going on after bishop takes f4 here, guys. Please use your imagination. Spin the board around. Both sides. We don't have this move like continuation, but I think it's interesting to check out what's going on. Rook h5. Rook h5. Queen takes g6. What's the continuation then? I don't think so. It's rook h5. Okay. Rook d1, rook f1. It's pretty slow. You already lose a piece. That means you should have a super force line. Super force line. G takes f7. We have the variation. Rook takes f7. Rook takes f7. King takes f7. There we go. You said rook f5 in the end. Is there anything better right now? Very often I'm going like you. I'm going to the first check-in or first intuitive move, but sometimes second line of the engine is much stronger just because we're searching for more forcing, but there is some move, what we can say in between move, which is 5 times stronger. Rook h5, crushing down. Whatever he's doing, you capture the bishop. Queen f6, then you pin the queen. If not, we try to take the bishop by check. That's the idea. We try to, wherever he's going, we try to capture the bishop by check and then make him problems by his queen's position. Maybe rook g5, rook g7. Okay, fg, that's why he simple take back here. Now, such a move, chat. I'm not sure you're gonna find it out now. Such a move after ag, fg. Let's keep going with the game. Exclamation mark to that move. Awesome. Just upload, guys, several videos, maybe more than 10 in YouTube. I'll be very, very glad if you press like. This will give me the power to keep going to make this content out of the stream, separate the videos. I'll be very glad if you like them. 25 moves ahead, 4 seconds. Okay. Queen b3. Awesome. Queen b3. Awesome. Sneaky. Queen b3 by Fischer. Robert James Fischer. Rook takes f4, guys. Do you have any continuation here? Move on the third rank. Oh, by the way, we can check out some sideline. If king h8 is at knight takes g6, of course, queen takes g6. Boom! Eliminate the bishop by force checkmate. Boom! Just let me know what's going on after rook takes f4. Yes, guys, we have 100 discover checks. Where will be the best one? Mr. Zlech, rook e5, rook, king to f8. Who's going to find out the checkmate first? And we can jump to the next position. Oh, it's not, yeah, it's both, Mr. Jingles. I'll be glad to play poker, I'll be glad to play marbles, Scrabble, whatever. I'll be glad to listen to you. We have already Discord gaming section. I'll be glad if you recommend me any game, or if you have any advertisement offer, or just play for fun, or play with you in a team. Please feel free just to send the correct link. This could help to me to reach 30 people there, and then I can give a free lesson to anybody of you. Feel free to just send the correct link, Mr. Jingles, and I'll be very, very glad. Yesterday I watched out live stream, it wasn't yesterday, 2 days ago, Mr. Chirilo, but he couldn't reach more than 1 people download it. So I guess we have a more chess community, not so much gamers, but who knows, who knows. So the green person killed his main soldier and the game was over. And he was disappointed. That's how he finished. But I'm gonna show you a strategy because I was watching a top streamer how he was playing very well and using many strategies. 2911! There we go. F7 is cover. Take, queen e6, queen c8, mate. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Make it forcing. Make it forcing. Rook c8 followed by this, or if you go here, direct checkmate. Of course. Of course. There we go. Pretty simple. Oh, just a second. This is not checkmate. What I'm doing? Here we have queen c8, not rook c8. If king is here, cut the king by rook and giving checkmate by queen. One control, one drive. The next one was control. The next one, force mate. Boom. This was the game between, one more time, Fischer, Bobo-chan. Bobo-chan. I'm going to finally go to here. We cover with all of you guys 20. This is game number 21 actually, because I delayed the previous one by accident. Boom. All right, new analysis. Let's go. Clear the board. Next game belonged to Boleslavsky Lisitsyn. This will be only content today for the stream, chess stream. We're gonna keep going with the gaming soon. Maybe I'm gonna play 2 or 3 hours. I still didn't decide. I want to reach some more levels. I didn't have time to play the game out of the stream so much with other account. So I'm gonna play and use all my skills in front of you. All my pure skills. Some grandmasters compare me like Korchnoi looking style of playing when I'm playing a real OTB game, because especially when I was a kid I was watching very bad like that. So people have been scary, especially kids, and I was happy because I stressed them. So you know, it's a sport aggressive style. It's not anything against the people. It's just because of the sport. Like Logi said. Okay. 5. I forgot about the rooks. There we go. And we're ready with the position. One more Sicilian pawn structure, guys. So one more time, how to use the power of our knight. We have only one knight this time. It's a white to move. Little bit different position of the black queen in this case. Okay, load. Press here. Got castle, load. White to move. You're gonna dress up nice. Yeah, I like costumes. I like official wearing. There is a dress code in most of the Olympiad, European, World Championships. There is a dress code, so you cannot go with your swimming suit. It's not respect of the game in some point. And if this is your job, for sure you have to respect it. You have to respect first yourself and your how you're looking for. Looks like make a test. What you just explained. Just of course with black against 10 viewers. With black against 10 viewers, and I bet I win 5 of them. Yeah, final checkmate, it's not super easy, but it was forcing way, so. Okay, guys, how to fight against weak square. You know very well what is the weak square. This is already the third exercise with similar pawn structure. You know already the technique of white, how he should proceed. This must be okay. Well, it's not only high-paid super tournaments, but chess is also kind of sport, but it kind of art or science or whatever. It's a beautiful game to, yeah. I guess jeans and t-shirt gonna be alright, but yeah, they put this dress code for the, I don't know, for the short shirts and provoke men. Ladies could provoke men or whatever. I don't know about the wearing, but yeah, this about the mask, it's already very. I think it's enough annoying to me. 97 rook c8 bishop b5 work. It's more about strategy. You can see here it's 2.6 already for white side. By the way, now we compare very easy the evaluation in the past with this evaluation with engine. Knight c7, rook c8, bishop b5. Bishop b5, yeah. Do you trap the queen? Looks like. Ah, it's kind of interesting continuation, Mr. Zlech. Yeah, queen looks like trapped. I'm gonna be provoked to sacrifice here, so this variation, I don't find an idea why. Yeah, you looks like you play better than Boleslavsky. You play better than Boleslavsky. Knight c7 is attacking the rook. So this is actually a better move than this one in the book, so nothing to say. Just let me know if you have any other candidates, in your mind. By the way, Pavan Stoyanov, one of the winners of Mr. Jingo's birthday tournament, already took the Adriana Nikolova fan club t-shirt from merch store. Huge thanks to Mr. Jingos because of this was a price of the tournament. It's already arrived in Bulgaria in another city, not mine. B3 is forcing to win a piece. Does black have enough counterplay? You talk about B3. This is second suggestion. Yeah, also this was Mr. Jingo's move. It's very good, by the way, because this queen is pretty limited where to go. So queen a6, then what's going on?
Adriana. 6. Right.
Right. Now to still find Claudia. Oh no, this was t-shirt 2, another guy who crushed us in Hyper Bullet. It was pretty fast, Bulgarian boy, also another boy. On a3 hangs and black has b6. No, we cannot go to a3, what do you mean? How a3? Well, you have now interesting continuations connected with Discover attack, but the pawn on a3 is hanging, so let's say if you capture on d6, I can simply take here, so no benefits. If you go to c7, for example, I capture here, and if you capture here, there is some move like bishop takes b3. So it's kind of a little bit risky if you play like that. Check, 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 and you can cover like that, but losing the bishop, this knight is under attack. Yeah, probably you've got extra rook. This cannot be bad for, and you cannot go out with a knight just because of this fork. Forky! Wash his feet. That's dirty already. Okay, so b3, there are not super much benefits out of b3, but b3 is move number 2 or 3 of the engine. This guy played c4 with the exclamation mark, but actually the exclamation mark definitely deserve knight c7, not c4. Kentucky. Yeah. White's king is pretty weak, pretty naked, so could be definitely under check, under attacking, and so on. Okay, c4. Let's check out the game. You know very well that in the past they didn't play on the best way. b3, bishop takes c4, queen takes c4, bishop g5. Now, they said the famous maneuver as before. You know this setup, you know this standard tip already, what we cover with you guys little before. Eliminate the knight, of course. Of course, occupy the weak square by knight, the best blocker, the best outpost, the best activity in the center. I forgot. What was my Twitter? It's Twitter, no? Twitter? Did I write down like that? No. It's with I, no? Hikaru! Hikaru is solving some puzzles. 75! He's crazy! He's totally crazy! Having finally some different background, not the yellow wall. Long time ago he was just streaming by orange wall. Everyone is super bad at the beginning. Yeah, I have Twitter, but time to time tweet. Time to time tweet, but it's not this comment. I have to figure out what is it. Anyway, we have Facebook, which is also a great platform. My favorite. I'm non-stop in Facebook, and this is my fan club in Facebook too. Okay, guys, Queen f6, 95. What should be the next response of black? Queen h4. Queen e2. Now it's time for white to create a plan. Queen f1. Push! Queen f1 was covering h3 and he wanna completely kick out the queen from this area. You can see the free squares now. Queen g5. Push! h4. Queen h6. So guys, what's going on after queen takes g3? Why this is impossible? What's DMG mean? Taburich can answer. Or Logis too. It's some animal. Hey, Arlan BG, how are you doing? Doji. Do Grandmaster. I thought it was something else, no? It was Queen. Time to create a plan. Yeah, just I think it's hard to find out this plan. That's why I'm giving to you. Hey, Sabotage Pro. We need to Queen F1. Thanks. Digital Master Gamer. You change it. It doesn't mean that. DMG is the toy at home, and in the past I was leaving it on the chair when I was walking to the rooms. And DMG is also singing on Bulgarian, so some famous songs. Yeah. Yeah, with glasses is cool, pretty cool. So what's going on? Knight f6, knight h5, rook h3, rook h3, of course rook h3. There we go, boom. We have a new rook here. Lightning, disco rook. Rook h3. And the game is over with the queen, yeah? Because we cover all the squares, so queen is trapped, guys. Just go and take it. That's why after h4, queen is provoked to go to h6, g4, g5, push. Of course, we've got the availability to open up h5 automatic. Rook h5, kick the queen out. Push. Oh, that's awesome because of fork. I will not give you such a simple exercises. It's gonna be shame. So h6. This is the game in the move. The move in the game. The game in the move. Wow. Now, there we go. What has to be the most correct crushing down response of white? After 2 moves, black just resign. After 2 moves, black just resign. Queen g1 is interesting move, but don't we gonna play this, so take care to download it because it costs time. Install it, it costs again time, and then you can pause it and play at the same time when I'm playing, or start at the same time when I'm playing too. It will be very useful to you. Bigfoot. Bigfoot is polite guy. Queen g1, rook takes. No, if you take the rook, I have non-stop knight f6. Don't worry about that. I have still knight f6. Queen g1 is yeah, probably everything is winning here in this position. What to say? But we have a beautiful move, guys. Maybe rook e8, rook e6 could cover finally knight f6. Boom, 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 boom! Why rook takes h6? Why? Let me check out why. They took g5, and then... Yeah, maybe we should check out first if they're accepting this. Of course, it's a crystal clear triple attack, but most of all winning the queen. So if queen takes g5, what's going on? If you go to f6, I go to g7. Out of 30. That's some improvement. Somebody download the game. Yeah! Producer of the online Olympic webcast. Okay. Let's go, guys. Okay, Mr. Jingus. What's going on after we lost this queen h3, rook g1, 97? Wait, how 97? You just lose the knight by this way? Rook h7. Rook h5, guys. Rook h5. But even simple move like rook h1 gonna win the game just because of this forky pin. Yeah, rook h5 and just black resign. Just black resign. I think we have maximum. Have time for maximum. One more game. And it's game 21, but actually 22. Let's check out the next game. Unsicker Fischer. One more time, Fischer. Beautiful attacking. Beautiful attacking. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Come on. Have some water. I'm gonna leave you to create a plan this time. And hope you're gonna share it with me. This is exercise number 4 for tonight. How knight dominates and play against the bishop into the successful way, converting a little advantage to the big one. What is most of all the player's fault, the player's weakness, how to call. Even mine sometimes. I have no problems very often to reach a better position. But then I'm having problems to reach a completely winning position and win the game. $30 IQ points. You bought it? No, it's completely for free. Don't become addicted to the game. Just play it for fun, and you can delete it afterwards if you wish. So I guess it could be bad advertising like everything else. If you play poker and you go too deep, or you can lose your apartment, your car, or your life, or your money. Yeah, it's like this any game. If you go deeper into the chess and pay every single tournament and don't become even a grandmaster, also you can spend all your treasure. Yeah. So I guess it's like with this every game, also this game. After in about 10 minutes, I should start introducing it and switch the screen. So feel free to show me how familiar you are, guys, with this. It's a black move this time because, of course, we take the side of Mr. Fischer. Fischer is with black pieces here, so you can enjoy, find out candidates for black here. We have a topic here. We have a topic how knight dominates against bishop. Here is looks like also black is having a bad place bishop. Maybe this will be like exception. We'll see soon. I'm waiting for a plan of you, not just by one move. So this could be like exception. The knight on b3 is kind of limited. All right, our bishop is also tough placed. But let me see. What we can do with the bishop. Maybe we could be slightly faster and somehow use the bad position of the knight too. Okay, let's finish with this game and be ready for a little bit gaming. Cool sounds. You're gonna enjoy. Cool sounds. You're gonna enjoy. Hope so. It's my night coffee again. By the way, when people order any merch store t-shirt, I'm collecting photos and enjoy with this. Make me proud, guys. All over the world to have some stuffs connected with me. I'm very proud of this. Extra 2 minutes doesn't make you 50% better. Unsecure Fisher, Varna, 1962. Varna is a resort of Bulgaria on the Black Sea. Queen f2? Oh, Queen f2 is interesting. Well, you have to check out if simplifying if you want to trade off the queens or... Queen f2, rook takes a1, rook a4. Which one will be the best and why? All right, I'm back. Prepare rook. Claim file by rook c8. The move in the game is rook a4, guys. Okay. Of course, white will not capture because we capture back with the pawn and having enough pressure of the pawn b2. c3. The idea is to increase to increase the pressure on a file. Queen e6, h3, rook c8. There we go. If you want, there is a very weak backward pawn. Boom! Finally, black is activating his bishop, but white cannot really. g3 question mark. Now position is completely opened. I mean, king is completely open now after g3. So probably white should take care more about his king. But g3 was pretty weak because of queen a7. Okay, there we go. Rook a2. King f1. Pressure b2. Dinner? No. No, dear. We want rook takes a1, not really, because of rook takes a1, our queen gonna be under attack, so we want to increase the pressure b2 now. And oh, by the way, there is a beautiful tactic here. If they go through queen a7, evil, yeah, devil. What's going on? Oh no, I didn't press load this time. Oh my god. Anyway, I can press load now. Did I do the same mistakes as before? Okay. I cannot go back now, but okay. Anyway, king f1, and now there is a fantastic move for black side. Boom, 37. Very well, good job. Rook takes c3, and Fischer won this game. Of course, after b takes c3, there is a checkmate on f2. What's going on after rook takes a2, guys? Let's check out this variation. It's not that silly. Just because if queen takes a2, there is a bit takes c3, you're going to lose the rook. So what's going on if white keep going with trade of the rook? Rook f3, very well. King e2. Check out, please, if there is a checkmate, or you will lose the chance to have a second check. Yeah, very well. Oh, all the chat is showing rook f3, very well. What could be the move number 2? Because very often into the puzzles, probably you see move number 1, but move number 2 is not so precise. For example, if you think about queen f2, guys, what's going on after king d1? Is it completely winning, or it's not crystal clear, I guess. Rook f2, then queen takes a2. There we go. This is calling simple chess, definitely. King d1, e to d3, doesn't matter. Queen takes a2, losing the losing what? It's not so much material, but okay, rook k1 is not really dangerous because of that. And computer show us, you can see m. You can see here m5 means checkmate in 5 moves. Okay, rook f2, then queen takes a2, and by the way, if queen f2 check is also pretty winning. Queen f2 is also pretty winning. Because now we can simply eliminate the knight because of queen d2 checkmate. This is another winning way.